Sound, please.
Oops, sorry about that. Thank you, Mark. I was talking away here on live stream, but not on our channel, unfortunately. Okay, so this is the 157th One Planet, One Nation, One Race for World Peace for Tuesday, February 16th, 2021. This is a broadcast from the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute Education Department and part of the public teachings in English. My name's Rick Crammond. I'll be host today along with Mark, John and Doug and Mark as co-hosts. And they'll help me while the Universal Council presents today's workshop. So let's get going and see what the Universal Council has to present for today's workshop. We've got, here we go. I think we're ready to begin.
Hello, everyone. This is Masfek, representing Bengali language, welcoming everybody on behalf of the Universal Council. Today, we have a special episode of this One Planet, One Nation, One Race for World Peace meeting. We are about to enter the world of TV, so that's why it's an episode. And as we have done here and elsewhere, including the signing of the peace treaty in 2017, August 3rd. We will continue with our aim of world peace and bring it to the world in the form of TV. And with that in mind, let's start with our main intention, which is through the beauty of the soul of diversity of languages spoken on planet Earth. All souls are as equal and all are as creators and as they're created in the image of the Creator. Next slide, please.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are. This is Stefania from the Universal Council representing the Italian language. This is the project One City, One Center. I just would like to remind you the Universal Enhancement Spaceship Unit. I'm also like to call him Peace Project because it's a project where we want people from all over the world. This is a project from humankind. So this technology is being given for free to humanity in exchange of peace. So what does it mean? As I mentioned last week and the week before, we have to bring the world to peace. So today we're going to talk also about the TV channel and why this is important. It's important because with the TV channel and this project to bring peace, we're going to achieve this year peace in Earth. So our objectives is to bring each president to sign the peace treaty, and also everyone to sign the peace treaty. So in this way, we committing to peace, and we can move on to the next stage, and finally bring balance. So what does it mean? Because the word peace, Mr. Keshe explained me once when we were in the motion, because he really said how important is to have one vision. And I remember Mr. Keshe and saying, if you can make one wish, and you know that that wish will be become reality, but you have only one wish. So I make the same question to you. Which will be your wish if you have only one wish? So imagine you got, you know that this wish is gonna come reality. So which one will be if you have only one wish? So this is for you to think. I will give you a few minutes and then I will give you the answer. Okay, a few minutes gone. So at the end of it, we all come to conclusion that that wish was peace. And he explained also why, because the word peace, it means balance of the fields. So as you know, here we study space technology. And as probably most of you know, and who doesn't know will know now, that in the universe, all the fields going to balance. This is the law of the universe. So there are some law in the universe are fixed. So this is one of them. So world peace, if we mean balance of the fields, it will bring everything as one, as balance. So it means, as we said, no starvation, no shortage of anything. It will be all balance. You will have what you need at the point of need. You will have what you need at the point of need. I repeat this twice because we are not used to this. But this means balance of the fields. And also it means no war, no suffering, no harmed environment. So with this technology, the one you see in these two pictures, as you know, is the Linz exhibition, where those machines are there to be showed. And you have also the reactor, and you will see many things or they've been achieved with the plasma technology. So you will see different type of guns. Guns is gas in monatomic state, solid state, monosolid state. You will see different type of guns you never saw before, because this is what we will learn. We learn to do many of them. Then you will see different, the cup of life, the 5 cups. And as soon you enter, for the people who are lucky, they've been there, as soon you enter, you really feel this atmosphere. I mean, Dean can tell us about it afterwards. He's one of the lucky person. Unfortunately, now the center is closed, as you know, for follow the law of the pandemic. But hopefully, if we all getting together and we understood what we've been given to us as a gift, and we start to work together to bring peace, this year is going to be a year of where we're going to start to have endless parties and the end of suffering. So there is a lot to be excited. This one thing I like very much about study the space technology in the Keshe Foundation. It really brought me a lot of hope. So I really recommend you to have a look at the Earth Constitution, have a look the road to Peace, have a look the vision of Mr. Keshe. Have a look at all those things, because they'll give you an idea what it's all about. what is our vision. And Mr. Keshe, I think he was talking about this on Sunday, I think, if I don't mistake. If I'm not mistaken, it was Sunday, where it was said that now we have to really get together, because as we were going to learn how the light work, and we're going to learn about this technology that is not from here. As I said, first of all, we have to achieve peace, and then we're going to be open to even more and advanced technology. So as we learn this, we have to start to also rethink how repositioning ourselves. So for example, if the army before we use for war, now, for example, the army, once we signed the old peace treaty, and that means no wars, the army could be replaced to help civilian or helping normal people, or to help community. So we have to start to think really, which are the problematic of today. Pollution, air pollution. We have to go back to bring the earth to our original state. So this technology, he will give us the opportunity to clean up the environment. Very important. So your children, when go out to play and breathe, they will breathe clean air. This technology can clean sea, the whole sea. So all this big campaign of all this enormous amount of plastic, you have ocean cities of plastic in the middle of the ocean. You know, this technology can be solved in a blink of eyes, can be solved very easily, the problematic of the plastic. Because as you know, as you going smaller in nano and even smaller than nano, as you go smaller within particle, it's easier to make the change. This is what we're learning from this technology. So the potential are endless. But all good to bring back the Earth and the planet to a natural state. So it means also the Earth we're going to be able to clean up the Earth for this old contamination. As you know, Mr. Keshe worked in the past with the contamination of Fukushima. All these big project will be showed, reshowed, and will be reminded when we're going to open our TV channel, that we're going to talk about it in channel just after this. But they're really going together, the TV channel and One City, One Center, or Project of Peace, they're all really going together. So the TV channel, it will strengthen this project and vice versa. So we're going to have opportunity to really going through all the problematic that people have at the local level. So for example, as you know, now we collecting donation because, as Mr. Keshe said many times, this technology has been given for free from the UNICOS. So it's even more advanced. So people from the universe, they don't know about. No? So people from the universal community, they don't know about. So it's been given from the UNICOS. So from the source, really to sort it out, all the problematic. So we got no excuse now. And we have Mr. Keshe who teaches for free, and with the help of the universal community, how to learn about this machine, and how to learn about our body, and how to learn what we can do with this machine, we can also do with our body. So we'll be really set free from any shackles. We're going to be set free from any restriction. So really, we're going to be in charge. We're going to move on the driving seat. So how can be more exciting this? So we're gonna be in charge. So this time we don't need other people to tell us what to do or to tell us how to live. It will be the other way around. We're gonna learn what each one of us can do. We're gonna learn the full potential of the humankind as one. We're gonna learn how to work as one. This is very essential. That's why peace is really important. Cannot be, without peace, nothing else can be happening. So peace has to be achieved first. So we have to really get this, become united. And as we work as one, will be very easy to achieve all the other steps because we are very supported already. So this technology is already being given to us. But as we said, we have to make the first steps. The first steps, if you go on the website, you can see donation, for example. There are many ways you can contribute to this project. And again, this project is for humankind. So you can start with donations. So who's got money to spare, extra money that you wanting to use for something useful. As I said last week, instead of giving to the group of the wheelchair or group of children in need, of group of the army, here no one is excluded. We got no groups. Here is for the all humanity, no one excluded. So when you donate for the announcement unit, you know that donation, it will go for humankind, no one excluded. Why do I say no one excluded? Because as you know, this project, it's zero profit. So what does it mean? Does it mean that everything, so you donate to support the local community, and then all the things that will come out from this project will be reapplied for the community. And then like a ripple effect, it will be to the city, until to the nations, until to the whole world. So really the goal is to expand from within, from in to out, expand this support for everyone, no one excluded. So when I said everyone, it's mean that when we're gonna use those machines, it will not just for who donate that will have access to the machine, but actually the machine will be access to everyone, even to people who cannot afford it. So that means no one is excluded. So this is where we have to get together and use our knowledge and use our expertise and everything that we learn up to now, that it's not useful, it actually is very useful. So whatever you know now, then you add on top the plasma technology and the knowledge of the plasma. So we add in knowledge to the knowledge that already is present. So it's like if you're going from upgrade program. So you move into an upgrade. So whatever you learn up to now you're gonna upgrade it to something bigger. And this something bigger, it will help not just humanity, but it will help the whole universal community. So we're gonna expand even further than Earth. So you have to kind of really open your mind, yes. So to be able to add more knowledge, no? So this is very important. So each one of you that listen to me right now will have something they are good at. they will have something that they can do. Doesn't matter if it's just time, even if it's not, if let's say someone have just only time. If you have only time, you can donate, you can apply for volunteer, because we have a lot, we need a lot of support, because it's, as you know, if we want to achieve world peace, it's a big project. So we need help of everyone, no one excludes. If you have a skill, you also can apply. Let us know what you can do, and we see how we can use your expertise to together to find solution to make this project real and how can you say that, and achieve the things today. So maybe I should not use the word I used just now to make this project real, because actually this project is very real. It's already started. So sometimes we have people that saying, this is a part of the future. This will be one day. No. This is happening now as we speak. In matter of fact, because I'm representing Italian community, I can let you know that in Italy we already started this process of donation. So the machine is already start the process to have it in Italy, like Pisa. So this is one location that we already decided. And we start with one city, and our goal is to expand to many cities as much as we can, up to we reach the whole nation. And as we're doing this, simultaneously, people in other countries will do the same. So there are many ways that everyone can contribute. This is your responsibility. This is my responsibility. This is everyone's responsibility. Because now, because we are in charge with the plasma technology, you will learn that all is in your hands and all is in our hands. So we create and co-create together. So it's our responsibility to look after our body and look after the environment where we live into, and to look after where we are, and also to live in harmony with all the other living creatures. So I really, how can I say it? It's a call. It's a call to everyone. I know that this is a program. It's seen worldwide from all the knowledge seekers. And this is a call to all of you. And when I say knowledge seekers, I just don't mean the people they are aware of the Keshe Foundation. I'm talking about everyone who's seeking knowledge. So I really, it's a call to all of you to get together. The reason why this platform is called One Race, One Planet, One Nation is because doesn't matter which color you are, doesn't matter which background you are, doesn't matter which status you are, this is a project, it's for everyone. So it's never done this before. It's never done this before ever in the planet Earth. This is the first time and the last one where we're gonna turn things around, and we turn things around for the good. And we're gonna make paradise on Earth. We can make paradise on Earth today. We got the tools. So I really just invite you to really do what you can. Do only what you can. Do your best, and be kind and spread love. and be united with one another. There are many, many ways you can contribute. Even just spray the guns everywhere, or learn about the Keshe technology and teach to others. There are really no excuse. Just being kind and love your neighbors is already, you rise the fields, and you help us to achieve to world peace. Obviously, as Mr. Keshe said many times, it will not given to us things just as waiting. So it's not like you just waiting for things to happen. So we need to initiate, and it will be met in the middle. So thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you, Stefania. That was, it's Dean here from the UC support for the English language.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you've been in this place, so you can tell us as well. You've been in Linz.
I have, yeah. I many experiences in Linz, Stefania. There's many field interactions. There were many technologies in Linz. I felt a calling deep within inside myself to the plasma knowledge touched me some time ago, and then my soul interaction guided me and took me to a position of physically coming to Linz. And then I walked into the building, and it's very quiet when I walked in, and but I felt the essence of the technology and the beauty of the presence of the souls, the presence of the universal community, the souls that are present on the planet, and the soul of the whole building. The building itself looked kind of like a spaceship, but within that structure, there was a physical structure. We also know that there were these beautiful technologies, and these technologies have been emanating fields. There were field interactions. There were reactors in there that have been flown, physically flown. There was new technologies that were at the back of the hall, which was the unit themselves, the body enhancement unit, and the materials unit. Now, both of these units themselves, in combination, were giving out many fields. And I've been told that sometimes they were on and sometimes they were not on. But I know within the structure, you can connect with these entities as you can with any entity. So these structures, these plasmas, were put in a position to show the technology off. And this new technology, it's not new, so it's the wrong word. This ancient technology, this universal technology, is being given to us once more for us to freely share around the planet, and to give to each and every creature, every soul, every man, woman, child, every plant, every animal, every soul, back to, it's there to feed the soul, to enhance and bring it back to balance. This technology is all about bringing conditions of balance. And as we know, we're all experiencing it in these very moments, some balanced positions, unbalanced positions that need readjusting. And those emotions run very deep within us. We're given conditions that make us feel a certain way, that when we learn to when we experience the plasma, we reconnect with ourselves on a deeper level. And then we can share that experience with other souls and turn the plasma light on, that initiation within them as well. And then pass this beautiful knowledge on. So for me, the experience within the Linz was brought emotions. It brought many beautiful feelings. So that's in physicality. but it also brought me a deep connection through my soul, a knowing, an understanding that we are now in a position where this technology is here to be shared amongst each and every one of you, so that you can take it to your communities, so that you can take it to your nations, you can take it to your next door neighbor, you can take it to your pet, and you can help them, you can bring them back to balance, bring them the beauty of what's really, what it is to be a soul present here in these moments. And this exhibition and all the technologies that were shown are a gift that is freely given. And when a gift is freely given to humanity, and let's not just think about humanity, let's think about all the creatures, the planet, Mother Earth as well, which is an entity that needs help as well, like we all do. It's such a beautiful, wonderful gift that it's being given for you now to contribute to, donate some time, some effort, a thought. So we could go into the plasma now. We could, instead of going into physicality and giving money, if you can, you can give a thought. You can give a thought to this unit, or the combination of the two units. Or you can give a thought to another unit, which is your brother or sister, your neighbor, across the nation, across the planet. It's all the same thing. So this technology will help us. It's a wonderful learning curve and a wonderful tool to bring humanity back to balance. And I thank Mr. Keshe for the beauty of what he's done. So thank you, Stefania, for listening. Thank you.
You're welcome. I saw Rick showing the picture on the website. Thank you, Rick. Because you can, here are the donation of the different machine in different countries. Here we're showing the. I think you can donate directly. Here as well, you can click. There are the common questions that you will find, so you can read through it. What I recommend, if go here the picture, what I recommend, if you are interested to the donation side, to get in contact with your Universal Council of your languages, because at the end we're gonna show the address. Sweta will present the address. I will recommend you to get in contact, send an email, and then Mr. Keshe, then they will organize meetings. Or this is if you are interested in, for example, some people will have a project. Some people will, for example, it happened in I noticed that it happened sometimes where the machine will be. Sometimes will be also there's gonna be like also fields. So you can do a well-being center, but also you can do a research, because remember, all this project, it's for learn the plasma technology. So we're gonna have a lot of research. For example, in Italy, the person who start initiating the donation, she's a knowledge seeker. Actually, we've got 2 knowledge seekers, and one of them is a doctor. So we're gonna do something. She worked with disabled children. So our intention is to work around what the people already do and adding the plasma technology into. So for example, she's already working with disabled children. She loves to work with children. So we're gonna use this enhancement unit for sure to help children in need. But then happened that the place had some land. So because there is a land available now, we're gonna plan for our research also connected with agriculture or with plants. So so every person that want to contribute, they will have some expertise and the place will be with certain characteristics. So we're going to use those characteristics and we're going to implement the plasma technology on top. So I know biologists, every people of different shape and kind has applied for the machine already. And so there's going to be a lot of variation of things, all with the purpose of add plasma technology to the present knowledge and expand the knowledge in this way. Also, as you know, so I really recommend you. So you go to way, you can contact your, if you know any Universal Council supporter or Universal Council, or you can just simply donate. So you go in directly, like Rick just shows, correct, go in the site, click on donation, and you just donate to all humanity. Yes, and when you donate, there are different way of donation. So you can have 10, 100, 1,000. There are even from small donation to bigger donation. So it's as much as you want, as much as you can donate. Thank you. And then if you are already a charity or you already are groups of whatever background is, then you can contact the Universal Council and we're going to have a meeting with Mr. Keshe and to take it further. So my suggestion is every question that you have, everything that you do not understand, please ask, because your question can be useful to clarify maybe for many other people, maybe many other people, they will have your same question. So please let us know if there is anything you do not understand, let us know. And we're gonna find the best to answer all your questions. And the way to contact us are endless. Even here on top of the homepage, you can see info, at keshefoundation.org. So really, there are many ways to get in contact. Please do. If it goes online with your same thinking. And as I said, I really recommend, do read the vision, do read the Earth Constitution, do read those things because really give you a good idea. I had friends who they didn't have a clear what we were all about. And then when they read the Earth Constitution, they said, oh my God, this is something I always want to look for this. I couldn't believe you guys, you're doing this. So sometimes people just need to click the right button to understand and have a clear information. We're going to try to be as clear as we can, transparent as we can. So as you know, for who doesn't know, every donation you're gonna give to this project of peace, the Keshe Foundation will double it. And this is where I'm saying the whole funding that will be reused for the people. This is a project for the people to the people. So really one chance opportunity to make things right. One chance opportunity for all of us to get in charge. One chance to really work together. So just come along and you're very welcome. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, the order was a little bit, this is the Keshe Foundation TV. And me and Mushfaq, we're gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna start and I'm gonna pass the word to Mushfaq. The Keshe TV is also, again, a big opportunity that being presented to us. The people who give us the opportunity are knowledge seekers themselves. So, you know, very, very perfect coincidence. And the person who tell me about this also is a knowledge seekers. So it's really great because they understand that this is a project for humanity. So it's not a normal project. It's not for the benefit of few, but this is for the benefit of all humanity. And the TV channel is again a bigger opportunity. I'm so excited about it because in here we will have the chance to show things never shown before, because no one will censor us. So Mr. Keshe will be able to show us things he never shown before. And because Mr. Keshe and the Keshe Foundation really want to support humanity to really reach to this goal. And really is impossible to fail, really is impossible. The only reason we can fail if we don't do nothing. But we made in such a way that we're gonna not fail. So Mr. Keshe will show us things we never showed before of the power of the plasma technology. And this will bring us a more understanding how we can achieve what we want to achieve, completely peace worldwide. And also we will have a chance as a knowledge seeker, and when I speak knowledge seeker, I like to remind over and over that it's not considered only people from the Keshe Foundation, but it's considered to everyone worldwide who's seeking for true knowledge. So we've been given a platform where we will show each nation will be able to show what they're up to and how they will apply their knowledge and adding the plasma knowledge or the universal knowledge to what they're already doing. Every language will have opportunity to show their language, what they're up to it in any fields, because as you know, plasma technology, it goes to everything. There is no things the plasma doesn't touch. So it will be agriculture, it will be anything like food, clothes, you name it, everything you can imagine, it could add plasma to it, because it's already plasma, but we will learn, and you can even empower even more. So and this is going to happen. We're just going to empower more what we're already doing. Everything will make more sense, I think, with the TV channel. So we will have education, where will be shown all the knowledge up to date, and how freely we're going to be able to teach to one another and share knowledge, and in each languages, and no one is excluded. So this channel will be free to anyone who cannot afford, and will be free in such a way that it will not be a problem. So people from Africa, people from India, people from every places where they have a more financial, I mean, even in UK we got financial issue, but everyone who's got financial issue will be able to give access to learn. Everyone have to learn. So I wish of Mr. Keshe is that the learning and the knowledge has to be brought to every humankind, no one excluded. So it will be structured like this. And then we'll have another platform where we're going to show all the information of the technology where you will learn all the information of the technology and how the space work, how the universe work, and how we are also made, and everything around you is made of this common universal knowledge. So, and then we're gonna have the news. So get ready, we're gonna have our own news. So we're not gonna have just, so instead of have always bad news, as you know, no, when you turn on TV, up to now, there are always bad news, but we're gonna focus on the good news. So if you want to have a good news and focus on the goods, and make the goods bigger and bigger and bigger until the problem becomes smaller and smaller, until there is no problem anymore, you will watch the Keshe Foundation TV's news, full of good news. Yeah, so I pass so please stay tuned. And so anyone listening now that has any background with TV, cameraman, with any TV expertise, or anything you think could be helpful that we can learn from you, please get in contact with us. Please get in contact with us. And at the end, again, we're going to show how. There are many ways to get in contact. You got a number, you got an email, sorry, no number, you got an email in the www.keshefoundation.org, where you can contact us. You can go through the Knowledge Seeker, the Universal Council. Just come here and talk. There is plenty of way to get in contact. So if you think we can learn from you, and please tell us. Yeah. So now I would like to give pass my word to Mushfaq. Thank you very much. And this is a beautiful video, the one we're gonna see now. Okay, Mushfaq.
Okay, perhaps we can see the video, then I start. Okay, so Stefania, do you want to introduce the video? What is?
Very beautiful video. Right, KF TV. Very beautiful, I have to say. Yes, it looks like you say in English, Colomba of peace, the birds of peace.
The dove of peace is called.
The dove, yeah, dove, yeah, it looked like a dove, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Keshe is not fond of the dove image, actually. He's talked about that in the past. But, oh well.
What did he say, Mr. Keshe, in the past?
He doesn't like the dove image. He's talked about the dove image. He doesn't like to see the dove image. He doesn't believe that it's the same as the peace image. It's upside down. And he's talked about that. So the image of the dove somehow is not correct. Does anybody remember what he spoke about that?
Me, no, but what do you think about these birds? It's not a dove, or is a dove?
I have no idea. It's abstract. It's kind of hard to see. It seems to be a dove, but maybe it's an eagle. I don't know. I thought it was a dove, and I thought, uh-oh, it's a dove. Mr. Keshe won't like it. So I don't know. Have you showed it to him? Is he aware of this? Is this the final video for the KF TV? Because they were working on an introductory video to show the other TV networks. Is this the final one now?
Rick, hi, it's Dean here. I don't think it is the final one yet, Rick. I think that's still up for you know, a speech amongst the group. So this is just a representation for the TV station in this present moment.
Okay.
All right. So,
do you want to add anything more about the Keshe Foundation TV, Mushfaq?
yes, I'm going to talk a little more. Yes, so the TV. So let's examine, perhaps, this is a new stage for us. Examine a little bit of how we are going to use this stage. As you know, all the languages that are currently knowledge seekers of different languages who are active in the Keshe Foundation can participate in this TV. And this is important in so many different ways. Before we go into the detail of how to participate, let's look at how this stage is set for doing our first task, which is the world peace. And this is the task that is necessary for us to release a whole bunch of things that Keshe Foundation can provide. And all of us who are planning to participate, and I don't know who wouldn't be planning to participate in world peace. Those who are present here, those who are listening later on, and those who will be listening from those who are listening here. All of us want peace. And in this TV, we have a very powerful tool to achieve peace. First, by us of different language and nationalities coming together, showing in reality, this is actually a reality TV of a different order, showing in reality that all of us are part of this one nation, one planet, one race. And there is this unity that goes beyond all the divide that has shown in the fabric of human society over the last several thousand years. So this is something we can talk about with everyone, and we can talk about a specific thing that is going to be shown on the TV, and that will be also a reference material. And this time we are not going to talk about how we are great in terms of being whatever language you speak or whatever nation we are. We will talk about how great we are because my friend in Africa is doing this and this. Oh, we can use this in our place too. My friend in China is doing this. So why not do it in our place? And what someone else is doing somewhere else is part of what we all do. And this is so powerful as a demonstration of our unity to the existing world leaders and the true leaders who are already actually the part of this one nation, one planet, one race. There is no more divide. And so we not only respect now each other, we actually respect and see the achievements of others. And achievements we appreciate, not just in words, but in action. Because our community, whichever part of the planet we are in, benefits from it too. We take pride not only in our achievements, but everybody else's achievements. And this is cooperation of the highest order. And soon it will move beyond the confine of the planet. But before we are eligible to do that, world peace is our goal. And this we have to do through this TV. And as fast as possible by demonstrating our unity among those who are seeking peace and those leaders who see the light through this TV of the coming peace. And they are invited to join us in our peace effort. The signing of the peace of this peace happened in 2017. Now, not all of us had the opportunity to know this, but now, because of the TV, everybody will know. And it's no longer an option. So let's try to do the very best we can. And talk about it with anybody, anywhere. Talk about the achievements Keshe Foundation has demonstrated so far. Fukushima, awareness of the world military of our capability, etc., etc. That is a lot. But we don't have to talk a whole lot about it, but soon it will be on TV. And what we have to do is assemble this vast amount of achievement, also at the local level and large scale like Fukushima, Shima, and various other incidents, and present this to the world and openly, because this is our achievement, and there will be a lot more to come. So we start talking about it, and those who see the possibility, especially how effective this technology in reining in the world military, so to speak. And many peace-loving people who really don't know what to do to achieve this peace, those are part of this, us, once they see it. So what is the steps to take to become part of this TV operation? We need, for each language, we need three people. Three main area of focus is news, education, and the TV programming. People with skills to create TV programs, sort of like they have an overall understanding of how to do it. So these are the three specific roles for each language, because the plan is to have this TV 24/7, and there will be time slot for each language. This has to be sorted out and which time is good for which language, etc. But that will be done as we understand what we are doing in detail. So these 3 roles are not in different languages. Not all of these roles are available, perhaps among the knowledge seekers we know or those who are listening to the program. But try to find in the languages you speak people who have these 3 skills. And there may be people who may not be as skillful as in this, but they would like to participate. They can come along with these people as well. And so let's, in a way, our responsibility is to find these people so that they can make the programming of the particular language powerful enough for the community to serve, or the community that they're part of. So, and the email to remember is info@keshe.foundation. It's easy to remember, and anyone who is interested to fulfill one of these roles, they can write directly to Keshe Foundation, much like the volunteers role, and stating that they are interested in becoming a volunteer for one of these 3 roles. And then they will go through the security screening process, and they will become part of a group that looks after the TV programming or the whole operation of the TV in the specific spot specific area that they are focused in. So, and I mean, some languages there are more people involved from those languages, so it may not be difficult to find. Some other less well-known languages, it may take a little bit of time, but as long as we can reach the community, it is important to have all the languages, as many as possible. Not all can be presented easily at the beginning, especially, but as much as possible, we try to find people, peace-loving people, and give them the tool for peace they've been dreaming about. So, and we know now it's achievable. So let's try to gather those who are the real instrument of peace on a TV that represent reality we are about to create. Thank you. If anybody wants to say anything more on this or have questions, can bring it up, or comments, bring it up here. I'll stop here. Okay.
Yeah, but just to add just something very just connected to this before there are any questions. That tomorrow, Mr. Keshe will be speak about the TV, KF TV. Yeah, thank you so much, Rick. Yeah, this the leaflets. So tomorrow, the 17/02/2021 at 21:30 CET time. So sorry, we didn't put this, but it's CET time, so European time. In the radio, you can all go into Radio Visione 1111, and we'll be there live, or we gonna make go around the Zoom of the Italian public teaching. So we're gonna put it in the chat. So you will have the link, and we're gonna circulate it into the different Telegram chat. and you can share with all your friends. And also we're gonna be live in Facebook. So we're gonna be live in Facebook through the Radio Visione 1111. So you can Google in Facebook Radio Visione 1111, and like is written here. Yeah, thank you so much. Rick, thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry about this. Yeah, thank you, because I give you this in the last minute. Yeah, as you can see here in big, you can see it. So you have the Zoom link. You know, this one, it's 154135. Yeah, thank you so much. Then you have the website. It's www.radio1111.com. And the Facebook link, you can see the Facebook link, www.facebook. It's too long to read, but it's that one. Yeah, so you can find in 3 different ways. So if you have any friends, or if you are yourself TV expert, or you think you can help and contribute in any kind of shape, tomorrow at 21:30 CET time, if you connect after Mr. Keshe has explained and talk about it, the KF TV, you can make direct question to Mr. Keshe. So it's a very good opportunity, because many people, for example, they will come to us and ask questions, but tomorrow you will be able to speak directly with Mr. Keshe. So it's very good if you can make it. And we will also, he will expand more on the TV, KF TV channel. So you will have a better understanding. We're gonna go more in depth of what we want to do and what we want to achieve. If you cannot make it, you can then look for, we're gonna circulate the recording. So you can then watch the recording and contact us. Thank you so much. So please spread this, we're gonna circulate in this today. Please spread as many people as you can these leaflets. So thank you so much for your support. So yes, Mushfaq, if anyone has a question about the KF TV, can please talk now.
Stefania, hi. Sorry, Rick, go ahead.
There was Jackie who put a note in the chat regarding a summary from Randy that came from the Telegram groups. I don't know if you want me to show that, or just let it be in the chat for now. It's up to you guys.
Sorry, didn't understand. What did you said?
Do you see the note from Jackie in the chat about the KFTV overview notes, it's called, and all the notes from Randy that he put in the Telegram chat? And do you want me to show that or talk about that, or have you already covered what you need to there?
Yes, Rick, you can show that and talk about that. We will all talk about it. This is very good, beautiful. Yes.
Put it up here as
yes, very important, because this was announced on Sunday, and I didn't. I missed that bit. So thank you. Yes, if you, I don't know if you, Ricky, you want to talk, or Mushfaq, or anyone.
it's probably best for Mushfaq or someone from the Universal Council, I think.
Excuse me. Hello, everybody. Excuse me, just to add before Mushfaq, Stefania, maybe it's better you put the link of Italian Zoom on student chat, in case somebody the last minute wants to join, don't get lost in the whole thing. Thank you.
Okay, student chat, you mean in Zoom?
Student chat is students for us when we talk normally every day.
Yeah, but you mean Telegram chat, or you mean Zoom chat? Student.
Yeah, Zoom chat for
Okay,
students.
okay, perfect.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you very much.
I'm supposed to talk about something. I heard my name, so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just
No, I did. Okay, it's basically Elias and Jackie. They remind us about what you just said before. So
No, it was
okay.
Randy's
The application.
overview. No, it was about Randy's overview of KFTV, posted by Jackie. Moshfik can read that, and we can have all of us and the knowledge seekers can have questions and discussions. Yes, Moshfik.
okay. Is this the Facebook link that's posted in the chat? Hang on
No,
a
this
second.
is what you see. Yeah, it's the Telegram link actually from Randy, but it
Telegram
was
link.
posted by Jackie in the chat, and it's the same as what I have up on the screen here now.
Okay. All right. Okay, then I can read the screen. Okay, that's no problem. Okay. KFTV overview notes. Okay. The goal is to find 3 people, each to direct and manage each language or country. This involves news, content, and education. Time allocation, 4 to 6 hours per week, every week. Launch is March 20th to celebrate with all knowledge seekers around the world. Some platforms are student channel, commercial channel, large business platform, interviews with leading scientists, teaching, testimonials. Essence is to reach the right people in the right way. Merge old science with new science. Professional presentation of correct knowledge. Achieve press accreditation or a press pass. KF TV is for promotion of peace, promote beauty of technology. 3 directors to coordinate support members. 3 directors interact with other languages. Time slots to be consistent and weekly. Time slots to be allocated on capability and desire to organize team.
Okay, very good. We can open the floor for questions from people. I'll remind the attendees they can put their virtual hand up here in the Zoom and we can allow you to speak. There's a couple of questions in YouTube, and we have Salamia and Kay with hands up here. So Salamia, if you would like to go first.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you again. My question is related to our TV channel. And I'd like to ask people who has expertise to share their information in one video, or maybe to have a common Zoom and exchange experience in order to have a common view of doing things. Myself, I wish to do. When I was young, my dream was to be a regisseur and actress. And I didn't achieve to enter to academy. But all my teaching classes, I stream it, and I have many videos with my classes and my people which I teach them and people from my team. I am a trainer of trainers, and I use, I didn't know how to do, just inspiration from God. But I need to have a good and real expertise. So I'm not an expert. I have to recognize it's only my wish. I have some skills and ability to public speaking and presentations, but I need your support as an international team. Thank you. If somebody knows somebody who can help us in Romania, because we are 3 people and all of us had the wish to help, but we are not experts in this area. We didn't study, we didn't work in the television. Thank you.
But this is
Hello.
good.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Sweta.
I want to say, Salomia, much love to you. You are capable of everything. You apply, you can see the screen as Randy has given the overview of, and Moshfik have just read. You can apply for anything, any condition you want, and tell other, as you are in a position to present, to tell others, anybody, it can be anybody. It doesn't mean that there should be a knowledge seeker of Keshe Foundation. It can be anybody else too. You can tell them a TV channel or a expert or an IT expert, and you are an expert in lovely soul position, my dear Salomia. So you can apply for any position you want also, and that will be beautiful. This is all written, and you can prepare for the education too, as you are the trainer of the trainers, and that is beautiful, Salomia. So you can apply for that. Yes, and we will be very happy for that.
Yes, thank you very much.
Uh,
My people from Romania, they ask kindly me to work for peace and unity, because they know I am in love with this and they trust me. Thank you.
Okay. I know. Anyway, Salomia, you are a lovely soul. Anybody can apply. Everybody's capable, but they doesn't know it somehow. We also were in that position. So open the space of your heart and apply, as the overview was spoken by my dear Moshfik and written by my dear Randy. So thank you, Salomia.
Yes, thank you. I also applied. I applied for Universal Council today. I applied as a student, and I applied for this channel. Today I did. Yes.
Oh, welcome.
Yes,
Suswagatam.
I did today. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Because we're gonna make this is how the plasma work. We're gonna make magic happen.
Yes.
Because so doesn't matter what your skills are. The important thing is to have the intention to support and to have the same vision. This is the only things is required, and sign the peace treaty.
Can I say something, please?
Yeah, of course, Emmanuel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. We are working in the background, So for those who will be interesting to teach, okay, we are trying to prepare standard teachings, okay, so that everybody will have everything ready. Only just translate. We have to prepare, translate to the language they're going to teach. So we're going to try to make the teaching easy for everybody, for the teachers. We are working on lesson plans, okay, and PowerPoint presentations, similar to Alex Skorik is doing. In fact, he's doing a lot of work for that. So those who will be interesting to teach in their language, okay, they can apply also Okay, the info@keshe.foundation, info@keshe.foundation. So we are trying, again, I'm going to repeat, make the teaching standard so that everybody will teach. If I teach in my language, okay, and then the Portuguese do the same teachings in the language, so there will be no confusion. We will be working on this preparation, on this work, so nobody have to be afraid what he's going to teach. Okay, and then we can, those who's going to make the teachings, we can pre-record it, and then it can, if there's some mistake, can be edited. So the teachings will be recorded, and it will be in a professional way. Okay, so nobody have to be afraid that he's going to teach, maybe make a mistake. Okay, because we prepare the teachings, and we try to put them to the highest standard applicable for the television. Okay, so anybody interested in the teaching can apply, and then all those who will apply will have a meeting with them to help them, okay, how to carry on the task. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And
Lovely.
thank you everybody for helping and doing this workshop. Thank you.
I have a comment, Emmanuel, about standardized teachings. There may be cases where an error occurs and then it's multiplied throughout and translated 1,000 times. There are also some teachers who follow their own methods. So how about that? Is that taken into consideration? Standard teachings, when you standardize, it means you teach the same thing. But how about if there are errors or there is a different method?
Standard teachings, I mean, if we're going to start teaching on the television, we're going to start from the beginning, from the basics. So the basics will be the same for everybody. In your case, if you're going to prepare teachings for the agriculture, they have to be in a way, prepared so that only the translation will be adjusted. So that's what I mean. The standard teachings. If you're going to teach, we're going to start teaching from the basics. We're not going to start, for example, with GANs and somebody else start with star formation. If we're going to teach people, we have to assume that they are starting to learn about the technology. So we have to give them everything.
From my understanding, what does it mean, Gatwa? So the teaching of Mr. Keshe, so like when he said, when we teach him to the public, a little bit like Mary does. So you follow, you just, the objective is to pass the truth knowledge. So as close as to the source as we can get. So I think when you said standard, Emmanuel meant this as well, where we're gonna teach exactly what Mr. Keshe had taught us. And then I think on top of this, like you said, other people will, when we have what each country has achieved, of course, there will be like interpretation of ideas of, is where Mr. Keshe also said, don't have to be copy and paste. You can expand on this. But like Mr. Keshe said many times, you have to learn the alphabet. So the alphabet is is where I think Emmanuel meant as a standard, because it's really super connected to the source, so it doesn't get interpreted in different ways. And then once we know the ABC, on top of that, you can make a poem, you can make music, you can make different writing, and that will be up to, it's where the knowledge seeker, they will add these basics to their own knowledge. And it's where Mr. Keshe said, we're gonna add, this is a knowledge we add to the present knowledge. So and then the combination of the two, it will be it will be unique, you know. So to whatever knowledge everyone has, and that it's where Mr. Keshe said cannot be copy and paste, and that is where it will be up to us, our responsibility of get the full understanding or the comprehension to then be able to make sentences, poem, or you know, just I don't know if I explain. Yeah.
Also, Stefania, if, for example, Dr. Gatwa, he's very experienced, he has a lot of achievements in the agriculture. If he wants to make a documentary about particular, you know, things that he achieved in the agriculture, he can do it. So anybody who want to make like a documentary about certain achievements or certain knowledge, let's say if you want to prepare about how to make guns, if you want to prepare how to make narcotic, it can be done. Important, then it will be recorded. It will be recorded, and then it will be checked and edited so that it will be up to a certain standard. And we don't. There's no. It's important that we don't lose any time. There should be no silence. You know, there should be no silence in the during the documentary or news or whatever, so, because it have to be professional. Once it is aired, okay, broadcasted, it should be professional. It should be professional. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. And any those who are, you know, they can edit videos, you know, they can filming, or maybe they have other capabilities, they can apply. Anything that can help in the television. Thank you.
So just so I understand, there's 3 directors for each language or country, the way I understand it. So it could be for a language or it could be for a country. Like for English, then it has to be for a country pretty much, because 3 wouldn't be able to cover the English language well. Then there's others that are the support members that work under them in a way to, or they coordinate the support members. So if somebody was to do a video or had an idea for production or something, would they report to the directors of their language or country and be coordinated by them and interact with them? Or is there some other team that works directly on the KFTV that people can also apply for? How does that work? Is there a KFTV team that people apply for? that's beyond the 3 directors or support members? Or do you just apply as a director or support member for that language?
Up to now, what we have been asked is for 3 members of the community language. So I assume that there's going to be for the head, there should be a head for the TV channel. You know, so there should be a manager to
Right,
decide.
managers.
There should be
People that can that know how to run a TV station. Mr. Keshe mentioned in the last
yes.
teaching.
There should be, because this is an international level, so we should be professionals.
They may or may not be the ones that actually do the editing and producing the show and so on. They're more the ones that could be involved in other aspects of operating the actual show.
We have to give a chance, you know. I mean, from my side, I found editors, video editors. I found it very professionals. So if the work will be up to standard, then it will be checked and verified, and we move from there. You know, any capabilities, and they can apply, and if it's good, they even can help others.
Okay, we've got Kay with a hand up here. Perhaps you can go ahead.
Good afternoon to all the Universal members and everybody else who's present in today's session. Thanks for the info. My question was primarily directed towards this KFTV. I'm trying to ascertain, or I've been trying to ascertain, even though I'm in touch with Stefania, to see if the UK team has managed to put a team together for the KFTV. And that was one thing I needed to establish, because tomorrow apparently is some sort of a final day to get all the applications in. I am also been in touch with a person that I'm trying to get him to become part of a KFTV, or he most probably is capable to put a team together to become part of KFTV. And there are lots of questions which needs to be addressed. And it's very difficult to find where you can find answers for these questions, or even you could throw these questions at someone actually. Like, is there anybody who would be making decision how to produce these programs and these production? Do they get any information from a central TV expertise who are maybe part of the management at the head office somewhere, maybe say in Linz or wherever? Are people willy-nilly just making up stories as they go along, or do they get directions, or do they get instructions on what to do? 4 to 6 hours program and making a production every week is quite a lot of work. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but for a small team, it will be quite a lot of work. There's a lot of editing. There's lots of nitty-gritty bits involved. Is there anybody who's going to tell this particular team what to do and what they're looking for? And are we talking about some knowledge seekers who can also become part of this 3 team? And what's expected? I mean, becoming professional as a TV presenter or create production in terms of film industries is it needs a lot of expertise and a lot of experience. It's very difficult to ascertain what the whole structure and the whole picture is. Just wanted to know if there was any ways or any places or any things written about it, that what could one could really ascertain exactly what it is. This is what it's all about, and how then we could find people in order to achieve the required or the desired result. Just wanted to know if these are the case. That's all. Thanks.
Okay, the only things I know, this what I know, is that the Keshe Foundation will have a group of people. They will support the TV and education program. At the moment, from my understanding, now we try to, so we, as you know, we try to gather in the people that we have now. So once people start to apply, for example, everyone who's got expertise on TV and he wants to help, they will apply. Then we're gonna start with the meeting, and from the meeting we will have ideas where we are, and I know for fact, for example, I can speak for the Italian group, and as you know, in UK, so there are people already move forward, and so I think what will happen is Mr. Keshe and the Keshe Foundation will do meetings, and to understand what we can do, what can be done. And tomorrow we're going to have this interview in the Radio 1111 to talk again about KF TV. So again, tomorrow, if anyone has got a question or anyone is interested to help in any kind of shape, comes tomorrow to the interview at 21:30 CE time. I'm sure that the first step is just to spread the information that we want to do this TV. We're getting ready for the TV channel. We know we got a deadline, the 21, and I know that each languages has to be ready to present something for the opening. This is my understanding. I know that we have a lot of recording and a lot of documentary, a lot of from the past. So we gathering a lot of information that that we have already made. We got a lot of material that we made all over the years. So I think as the day go by, will be more and more clear to everyone how we're gonna work together and how it's gonna be organized.
Also, this gentleman that I've, most probably some of you know, because he asked for some sort of help on the Telegram group, and he has quite a bit of background information as well as expertise in the media world. And he has people who does editing. He outsources them on outside countries like Siberia, places like that. They are very, very cheap, and they do very professional work. He also is quite an expert in order to bring in a lot of revenue in a form or from platforms such as advertising in apps, or from emails. And the way he was talking to me about these strategies, it was quite exciting. So this KFTV could even raise a lot of money from the strategies he was talking about, which are all part of the online platform. So I wanted to know if I was to get him involved, and he's quite happy to be involved because he got such a result from the grants I've given him and his wife. He's very much happy to be involved in these media activities, but I don't really know the idea about 3 directors being, how do they get coordinated, who is involved with this, and I haven't got a full picture of the entire setup and the structure of these 3 team members, which represents either a language or a country. I mean, in this case, we have to have it has to be part of a country because the UK speaks English, and then we go Canada, New Zealand, Australia, America, they all speak English. So they will have a team of their own. So UK will have to have a team of his own. So I wanted to get him involved because he's very enthusiastic to be part of it in any way that I can help the foundation. He's a true believer. And so I needed him to be, to be in a position where he can help, or he can help with his expertise. And he seemed to have a lot of expertise.
Has he put his application in yet?
No, not really. He's been waiting for me.
Okay, well, that's the first thing to do. Have you put your application in yet?
You see, this is exactly what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be applying for because I don't have any expertise about media world. I mean, just other than everybody else knows, like what you learn as you go along, and you come across your.
But you can
internet.
still be a support member.
Okay.
You don't have to be one of the 3 main representatives. You can be a support member. You can help organize to get those support members in position, for example. You don't think you can handle it, then find someone.
Of that. I mean, I definitely want to do.
You've already found someone apparently, which sounds really good, and that's the perfect kind of people that we need in this system. So there is no structure that's solidly set up yet. This is the way Mr. Keshe operates. It's up to us to create the structure as we go along, and it's similar with the Universal Council, which is a self-selecting structure. You appoint yourself, basically. So that's kind of the way this works. But Mr. Keshe has the caveat that this should be done in a professional way, with professional presentations. So that's the ultimate goal, and with professional people that know something about how to run a TV station and do the programming and broadcasting and all the ins and outs. There's a lot of details that you need to know in that position. So they'll be working directly with others that are also the 3 representatives of other countries or other languages, and exchanging information about how to go about it, and templates in different ways, like Emmanuel was talking about, and so on. But all this is kind of in the flux and is being developed as we go along. So just announcing your attention is a good first step, and that you have questions like we all do, because it's not locked down yet. And as mentioned, Mr. Keshe will flesh it out a lot more during this interview, no doubt, tomorrow. And also in the Knowledge Seekers Workshop, he'll make it much more clear as we go along and answer our questions and so on. But just gathering the group together is really the first step, I think. And you're already there in a way. If you've got 2 people, then you've got a group. But there's others as well. And of course, the Telegram chats are probably a good way to gather people together. I'm not sure if a whole other new either Zoom groups or Telegram groups would have to be created specifically for the broadcasting. That might be a good idea. But for now, probably the Corona team Telegram groups would be a good place to at least bring up the topic and start finding people that can get together with each other and announce their intention to work on this project. And they may have to break off into another, more private group to work on the actual things they're doing and do their weekly meetings or daily meetings or whatever it happens to be, and to report into the other people, some other group. That's a general group for all the managers to get together. So that's kind of the way I see it. Is there anybody else that can help flesh out that vision?
One thing important to realize that yes, Mr. Keshe is providing the guidance, but we are also creating this whole structure. And this is the part that's a bit uncomfortable in a way. Yes, in due course, there will be some people that will come out of the process who would lead or organize. But we can all contribute, like Kay has found somebody to lead one of these roles. And this is a very good example. In a sense, we create the structure, whether it's at the level of a language and other coordinators who come into operation. We can suggest people and to the Keshe Foundation who will be in a overall role of how to run this, because we do know people who that are very skilled at the kind of things necessary to run such a TV station. So all of us are capable of finding or suggesting people, and we can also come as supporters for these people. And we will, we learn here, new skills, new science, when it's done by us participating in it. And this is the most important part Rick was emphasizing. It's not, this is a new way of doing things, which is unlike any institutions we know. So, and we have to take the initiative as creators to create this new world or business model, however you put it. And some of us are very skilled in business, they have a big business background, and they can bring it, but not in the old way. So, for example, I was involved in open source world of the computer software. I can see many things that are done in Keshe Foundation along the same line. That was a much smaller scale thing, but we are in a much larger territory with a huge technology behind it and other things too. But the ethos of open source software matches quite closely what we do in Keshe Foundation. Everything is free and public. Everybody learns from using it. Everybody gives it out freely. Some commercial companies are using it right now. In fact, the open source is driving the whole commercial industry and it was at the time I started, was a laughing stock of commercial industry. So this is, in a way, I see the same thing happen in Keshe Foundation. In a way, most people, oh, this is silly thing. So, but in the end, it drives the whole process. And we have to kind of think in those terms. We give it out for free, but give it out with responsibility, that it's being used properly and it's being taught properly and everything else that goes with it. And TV channel, as we are seeing, as we are discussing now, is a step in that direction. So we do the very best we can, respecting everybody's ability and the abilities they're about to develop. This is very important because we are all learning. And then we go from there.
Yes, and plus, we understand where we are. So now it's been we've been asking for help to anyone who's got TV's expertise. So we launched the call, and now the soul or the people who they are ready to. Their expertise, they're ready to help, they will be apply, or we will know about them. And the first step is to know where we are. So we're gonna look all the people who applied, we're gonna look all the people who have intention to participate. And then between all the people that they come together, we're gonna see what we can do. And yes, so So sometimes, especially in plasma technology, because we work with in this manner where we work with the fields of the universe, sometimes we don't know specifically how things gonna happen. So I understand, okay, that maybe, how can we do this? We got so much time, and because we had the TV channel not long ago, so we're really preparing in a short amount of time. But with the plasma technology, it's where the magic happened, because we got system into system into system. We got exponential grow, or we got also this unpredictability, because we all getting united under one wish, that it's creating peace and spread the knowledge. So I think as long we stay in tune on those on the wish, and we stay in tune with our intention, then magic will happen, because we're big. There are many of us. We're worldwide. So I'm sure as magic, everything will get sorted. Of course, and we're gonna learn, like Ricky said, we're gonna learn as we're going along, which the best way to support each other and to organize ourselves for this. Yeah, so thank you so much. I think we're going to over the time, so I don't know if anyone's got more questions, or we go forward with the slide.
I just wanted to mention, so one could just become or be part of a supporter. So such as supposing, so I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, be part of a teacher, perhaps, the one which Rick was kind enough to give the info at Keshe Foundation. So you apply that to become a teacher, so you learn, or even a manual, was just saying. And then also maybe you could do workshop, how to do GANs, how to do nano coating, how to do costing nano coating, and so forth. This kind of thing is what a supporter is supposed to be contributing towards, or that's different elements and different components of the whole setup. I was just wondering.
Everyone's gonna contribute. We're gonna involve everyone. So, for example, the knowledge seekers, they already. That's why we got TV channel for any languages. So we're gonna show what Mr. Keshe is gonna show. Is gonna update is on the power of the technology. So he's gonna show new stuff that we've never seen before. Plus, he's gonna teach more stuff on top to keep us update. And then we got all the knowledge seeker of all different language, who they will be able to have a platform to show what they are been doing so far, what they've been done in the past. And so it will be similar of what we always did. So Universal Council supporter, knowledge seeker. So everyone already in different languages will be part of different groups. The only things we did with the TV station, we will have one responsible for education, one responsible for the technology of the information, and one responsible for the news. And those people will be in contact with the knowledge seeker of their languages. And with the people, they can help in any kind of shape. And then those people will meet up. Each representative of each languages will meet up together with all the languages with the Universal Council supporter representative. So we're just gonna keep the thread continuously from the Universal Council to the knowledge seeker opened. And everyone can be involved in any shape and kind, because as you said, it's quite a big job, but at the same time, everything will support the other. So the TV will support the knowledge seeker by showing what they're doing. They will help also them as well. It will be supported by the TV, the news. So the Keshe Foundation and Mr. Keshe, they are ready to back us up in any shape and form in such a way that we're going to be able to expand. My feeling is that with this TV, we're gonna expand even more exponentially. If you noticed, we always increase exponentially. So, and this will be another exponential increased. So we just have to do like we always do. So see where we are and then how we can help each other and take it further, step by step.
Okay, looks like we have a hand up from Dean as well. See what Dean has to say here.
Peace. I have a few questions. First, can I be heard?
Loud and clear.
Okay. I heard Mr. Keshe talk about there was going to be capitalization for the store, for the channel through the store. Did I get that point correct?
What do you mean capitalization? Yeah,
There'll
sorry.
be advertising and a commercial channel as indicated here. That's what you mean?
That is what I mean. Okay.
Yeah, there'll be lots of advertisements for products. It's over 100 Keshe products now, so there's lots of room to advertise them.
Okay, great. So the people who, as the channel rolls out, it will be a self-funding, and the people who are involved directing this luxury cruise liner, plasma ship, they'll be paid, they'll be compensated, correct?
Can you?
No, I don't believe so.
Can I know your name, please?
Dean, could you mute your microphone when you're not speaking?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes. Who are you? Can you?
Dean?
No, the person asking questions about luxury. No, the person just asking question. That was somebody asking question.
Dean.
Another D is another.
Oh, another Dean. So, another Dean. There is no such thing as the luxury cruise. And if there is funding going on, that will be another thing. You have to understand, and this is not going the way you understand. So this is a peaceful way to grow. And after many, many years, Keshe Foundation has landed here in a way to see it in the visible light. And you have to understand the difference between whatever has gone through in this physicality and what we are going to do. So there is no such thing as luxury cruise ship, my dear, and no such thing as capitalism here. This is about equality and for all. You have to understand that. Yes.
I must interject 1 minute. I came here in the world in order to give, and therefore what I was speaking about was metaphorical as far as the Keshe Foundation television station. I'm going to withdraw myself because my heart was misunderstood. Peace.
Dina, for example, this question will be really great tomorrow. I think it's a question that Mr. Keshe should answer tomorrow. If you are free, why don't come to the radio station? That would be brilliant.
Stefania, one thing I want to say that, yes, Dean, whatever you said, you have that way in your heart, open your heart, and we don't have to do metaphors now. We have to be what we are, in courage, in kindness, in love.
When we speak who we are through our heart. When I come,
that is what
I will
saying.
hold on. When I come, I will come to give. That is it. That is my heart. Now, the way that I speak, sometimes it is important to draw things out of people. And sometimes the only way of doing that is by metaphor. Now, in the communication, I have sat for a long time listening and learning, but it is all of the ability of all of the different people to be able to express themselves through their words and vision that bring about the peace. Now, I have a dog barking, peace.
Okay, but I have said to you what I understand, that there is no need for any metaphor anymore, my dear. You can be straight what you are. It was the metaphorical stage was gone. So that is what I'm saying. Thank you for asking the question.
The things I can say is that, so there are, one things I know, that there's going to be a percentage. Now I don't know how much is this percentage, but on the goods, they're going to be sold of the Keshe Foundation product. They will be reused to support the TV station. So it's a little bit like an announcement unit. In the announcement unit, you will need a doctor to run the announcement unit. So there will be certain people who they will have, this is my understanding, but tomorrow we can clarify with Mr. Keshe. So there are certain people where you need to employ them, like for example, the doctors. No, the doctor will work for free to get the announcement unit working, and you need a doctor to run the announcement unit. So the structure will be based in such a way that everyone will be supported in many different ways, with the objective to be all invested for the people, to the people. So, so my assumption, but tomorrow when we can speak again with Mr. Keshe, from my understanding, there will be some work made from people who there has to be specialists, and there has to be reliable, and there has to be so for those people, some revenue from the product, my understanding, it will be invested to keep the Keshe Foundation TV running. So the concept is always the same. The concept is to find a way that this structure can sustain itself in such a way that then we can spread the knowledge more easily. And if this means also to providing work for certain people, I think that will be considered. This is my understanding. So tomorrow, I think it would be best for anyone who's got in question that to come tomorrow and ask directly to Mr. Keshe. So Dean, please come. So he will answer those questions, because there are very important questions that have to be cleared. And of course, there are people who even do volunteer work is also important, because at the energy level, we know that when you unconditional giving, you start this toroid of energy. So you still working to bring world peace. So everything that works can bring world peace will be included.
I have stated my intention before, and I'm going to state it again. I will be bringing financing for putting out the enhancement units and manufacturing and bringing about new things. I came to give. So I have a lot of questions about the television, because if we put a unit, does the television then through the reporting become a place that directs people for their healing? I have a lot of questions and a lot to give. And my wish is that I can. And I've asked for the team that will enable the releasing, just like Keshe, of technologies So that's why I'm here, because I'm a knowledge seeker, part of the team of expansion and release.
Can you send the suggestions, Dean, to info@keshe.foundation, please? Thank you.
I'll send my notes.
Thank you, sir.
Very soon, I'm going to need somebody from the Universal Council to come with me, probably in the next 6 weeks, for funding of the Universal Enhancement Unit. I'll send that too.
Okay, thank you.
For your
Dean.
support.
Thanks again.
Okay, do we want to carry on here perhaps with the next part of our show and try to get things wrapped up? I know we're running a little bit over now, but just a few minutes.
Yes, thank you, Rick. This is Shweta Anwar, UC Hindi language. And I will say, as Rick says, welcome to the one nation, the beauty and totality of one planet, one nation, and one race. And welcome to the beautiful energy of the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute. Welcome to the beautiful energy of the Universal Council. So open the space of your heart and soul. Be the star. In the plasma dimension, we call the star formation. As we are all a Magrav, a being of Magrav, in the condition of Magravs, and we will certainly attain, all being will certainly, in the level of understanding, attain the field of balance in the plasma fields and become the dynamic plasma to be at service to all. So this is how we radiate energy, and then all humanity as a collective will experience the the dimension we can call, because we have never experienced this before, the peace and beauty and totality of love, living and sharing each other with each other. So this is a call. This is a call. This is an appeal of love to all beautiful souls, an invitation for to join the Universal Council membership and Universal Council support team membership. So please do that. Be the star. We are all the star, a star formation to radiate the energy of love. This is the Universal Council page, and you can see the violet flame coming of purity, pure and transmute the energy, those energy you don't need anymore. So let go of these energies. And this is a page of Universal Council. This is the logo. You can see the essence of we are in the radiating light of the sun we became. So this is the path of the other side of the dimension of love, truly of love, peace, and light. That is knowledge forever. So this is the spaceship we all are. And you can go through the charter in this website. You see charter, you see mandate, beautifully written as it is the ethos of the universe, as the creator has created us in his image. And we can feel that if we focus in plasma dimension, we call a plasma protection level, to focus in a way, in a certain way, to become a dynamic field. So this is how this page is going on. And we are coming to the application. And this is the application. It is in the violet flame, you can see. So this is the application. Fill my beautiful souls with your heart and soul, your soul pen, and understand what it is. That is the most important thing. And fill it with your soul and all the love. We are all in love with each other. Always we have to understand that. So in plasma dimension, we call interaction of energies. So this is how it will go. And please do form, as the KF SSI TV channel is on the way. You beautiful hearts, we all welcome you. Welcome to the foundation, to the Universal Council, to the One Planet, One Race. Suswagatam, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you, my dear Rick. Salam, namaste, salute. There's another, there's another page. There's a link page, Rick. It will take only one minute. There's a link page. You can see the application still now. Everybody who is interested can fill this form, and you are always in the part of this Universal Council Energy and the foundation. This is the link pages. Yeah, this is the link to the documents of the UC charter, which is very important to read. The UC mandate, which is also very, very important to read, because these are the ethos we all souls have to follow to be in the dimension of love. And the Earth Constitution, which is the most important, as we are here on Earth, has been from eons of time. So as Mother is ascending, we children have to ascend too. We like or we don't like. So, and then the peace roadmap. So in the plasma realm, we call unchained, sharing each other, not chained anymore. So this is the path, unchained. Always walk with each other, see the roadmap, and be happy. Enjoy the happiness forever. So this is how things going on. And in the right side, you can see the link of the Universal Council members active. And anybody can contact any Universal Council member as accordingly, and you will be responded accordingly. And so this is the beauty of and totality of the foundation. And thank you for being here, all of us, those who are here, even those who are not here. For all, I wish love and peace, and a request to join this family, an appeal and call. Thank you so much. Salam, namaste, salute. Thank you, my dear Rick.
Okay, thank you, Sweta.
Could I just quickly, very quickly interrupt for 5 seconds, please? My name is Kay Carvus from London. I applied for Universal Council, or even as a support, sometimes in November, December last year. I still haven't received any reply. I was just wondering if it went astray or my email went astray or some sort, but I did have a confirmation of receipt. But if I need to apply again, please let me know, or my previous application could be processed. Please let me know so I can act accordingly. God bless.
Thank you, Kay. We will be interacting with you very soon. Much love to you, Kay.
Thank you. God bless. Same to you.
Okay, I'm not sure if we have time for any additional topics.
No, we finished. We can wrap it up. I noticed the time already, like half an hour over.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good then. Let me get back to my other screen here.
Hi again. I wanted to ask Kay Kavus, has he demanded for UC, UCS, both of them, right? In what language? For what language community?
I have, I've asked either the Universal Council or as a support, whichever I fit in. And
For what language?
I asked for English if it was possible, because I've lived like 75% of my lifetime in London, even though I speak Persian, but my Persian is not as good, even though I haven't forgotten at all. Even my own native language, I haven't forgotten in Persia, but in Iran. But I asked for English language, so okay. I don't know if that was an obstacle of some sort. I'm not really aware of that. But I did tell Dean as well. I don't mean Mr. Dean that we just met a short while ago. I'm talking about Mr. Dean, who's in Linz. I met him in Linz exhibition. I told him about it. He told me how to apply for Universal Council or a support group, support member. So yeah, it was English, even though I've written that my mother tongue is Persian, is Farsi. So that's it. But I've never had any response or reply as a rejection or even acceptance since then. And I thought maybe it's just a procedure. Maybe I thought it takes a long time. That's
Yeah.
It often
It
does
takes
take a
some time.
long time. It can take weeks and even months sometimes.
It's no problem, no rush. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm, I would like to be very active, and I'll be extremely active anyhow, because the wellness center, once it's set up, I'll be in it all the time. So that's
Well,
it.
sounds like you're acting the part anyway, and that's the main thing. So continue doing so until told otherwise.
Yeah, it will all happen. All happens at its own time. That's why I did not pursue it as such, or so I waited for it to take its course.
Yeah, it's
Are
always
you a
the
new?
first test of
Are you a
patience.
new one or an old one? Because I remember an Iranian years ago with Mr. Keshe.
No, he's been following us for a long time in the background.
Yeah.
Now he just not long ago he's actually decided to come up in the open, but he's been following Mr. Keshe for a very long time. And
I've seen the picture. I saw a video of somebody like that in an old video.
Yeah, and we try to really wake up the UK community, and Kay has been very useful and active in UK. Very good, very good. Already working the emergency, super good. Thank you, Kay, for your support.
Good luck.
I haven't done anything at all. You're too modest. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, that's a nice ending for today, I think. So thanks to the Universal Council for presenting today's workshop, which is the 157th One Planet, One Nation, One Race for World Peace on Tuesday, February 16th, 2021. And of course, we have the Knowledge Seekers workshop coming up on Thursday, and also the Keshe Plasma Reactor Group, which I host starting at 7 a.m. Central European Time on Wednesday, February 17th. People have their replications of the Keshe technology. They're welcome to present it there, or any tech questions or topics they would like to bring up.
Tomorrow evening, the interview with Mr. Keshe in the Radio 1111.
Yes, and what time is that again?
21:30 CET time.
21:30 CET. Okay, from
PM.
Santi was asking in the chat, can you put the link and time for the interview? So the link's been posted a couple of times there already. But in kind of different parts, so I'll try to put it in there. Okay, good. Elias, thank you. I see you put that in there too. All right, great. That should wrap it up for today, I think. And we'll see you all next week as well for the 158th One Planet, One Race for World Peace. Thanks, everyone. See you next time around.